Hello, fellow preppers. This is Mike, and welcome to Prepping for Tomorrow. In today's uncertain world, being prepared is more crucial than ever. That's why we're here to dive into a strategy that can be a game changer for your survival, the 6-can method. This unique method simplifies your prepping process, ensuring you're ready for whatever comes your way. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll be armed with the knowledge to fortify your prepping arsenal. But before we jump into the nitty-gritty, I want to urge you to join Prepping for Tomorrow. There's strength in numbers, and in a world increasingly filled with uncertainties, it's time we stand together. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and become part of our thriving community. Together, we can navigate the complexities of emergency preparedness and fortify our survival strategies. Because let's face it, prepping for tomorrow starts today. Now let's talk about the 6-can method. It's all about being prepared, and this technique is a simple yet potent way to ensure you're ready for whatever life throws your way. The first step is to break down your canned goods into 6 essential categories. These categories are designed to cover a broad spectrum of nutritional needs and provide a versatile range of options for meals. Let's delve into these categories. First up, we have proteins. Think canned meats, beans, and legumes. These are your body's building blocks and a crucial part of any diet. They'll keep you strong and energized even in the toughest of times. Next, we have vegetables. Packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber, canned vegetables are a great way to keep your body in peak condition. Plus, they add much-needed variety to your meals. Then we have fruits. These are your natural dessert and a source of essential vitamins. They can be a morale booster when times are tough, offering a sweet taste of normalcy. Our fourth category is grains. Think canned soups, broths, and even canned bread. Grains provide the carbohydrates your body needs to stay active and alert. Fifth, we have condiments. These might not seem essential, but they can make a world of difference in your meals. A little bit of sauce or seasoning can transform a bland meal into a culinary delight. Finally, we have comfort foods. These are your favorite canned goods that make you feel good. They're not just about nutrition, they're about maintaining morale and a sense of normalcy in challenging times. Together, these categories cover various nutritional needs and ensure a diverse range of options for meals. They strike a balance between practicality and pleasure, ensuring that your emergency food supply is not just about survival, but also about maintaining a certain quality of life. Because even in the face of adversity, we must remember to live, not just survive. Step 2, assess your current inventory. Now that we've defined our 6 categories for canned goods, it's time to take a good look at what we've already got in our pantries. Remember, prepping isn't just about stockpiling, it's about being organized and knowing what you have on hand. Start by gathering all your canned goods. Don't overlook anything. Even that can of beets you bought on a whim could fit into the vegetable category. Once you've gathered everything, it's time to start sorting. We'll begin by categorizing each item into our 6 categories: proteins, vegetables, fruits, grains, condiments, and comfort foods. Keep in mind that some items might fit into more than one category. For instance, canned beans could be counted as both a protein and a vegetable. Use your judgment and place each item in the category where it fits best for your needs. As you're sorting, you might find yourself with a lot of certain types of food and not much of others. That's perfectly okay. This process is about understanding what you have, not judging your past shopping habits. Once everything is sorted, take a step back and take it all in. You might be surprised by what you see. Perhaps you've got a mountain of canned fruits but are lacking in the protein department, or maybe you've got plenty of grains but are short on vegetables. These are the insights we're after. Now let's take it a step further. Within each category, look at the variety of items. Do you have different types of proteins, or just a stack of canned tuna, a range of vegetables, or just corn and green beans? Variety is important for maintaining a balanced diet, and it can also make meals more enjoyable in a survival situation. Finally, jot down your findings. Keeping a written record will help you remember what you have and identify what you need to purchase in the future. This will give you a clear picture of what you already have and where there might be gaps in your emergency food supply. Understanding your current inventory is the first step towards building a well-rounded, sustainable food supply for any situation. Scene script. Step 3, plan your purchases. Now that you've assessed your current stockpile, it's time to strategize your purchases. This is where the real magic of the 6-can method comes into play. The goal here is to fill in the gaps in your pantry, ensuring you have a variety of items in each category to create balanced and nutritious meals. Keep in mind, though, that variety is not just about taste. It's also about nutrition. For example, in the protein category, you might want to have a mix of canned meats, beans, and lentils. This diversity not only keeps your meals interesting, but also ensures you're getting a broad range of essential nutrients. Next, think about shelf life. Canned goods are renowned for their longevity, but not all cans are created equal. Some items, like canned meats and vegetables, can last for several years, while others, like canned fruits, might have a shorter shelf life. Take this into account when planning your purchases. Thirdly, consider the preferences of your household. If your family doesn't like canned peas, there's no point in stocking up on them. The key here is to strike a balance between what's practical and what's enjoyable. Remember, comfort foods have their place in emergency preparedness. They can provide a much-needed morale boost in challenging times. Now, armed with your shopping list, you're ready to hit the stores. But don't go on a shopping spree just yet. The beauty of the 6-can method is its incremental approach to building a food supply. Here's a simple yet effective strategy. Each time you go grocery shopping, add at least 1 extra can to each of your categories. This might seem insignificant, but over time these additions will accumulate into a substantial stockpile. And the best part, you can do this without blowing your budget. Each time you go to the grocery store, add at least 1 extra can to each of the categories. This way you are always building up a supply without a huge budget. This strategy is not just for seasoned preppers, it's a lifeline for beginners. If you're new to the world of prepping, you might be a little overwhelmed by the thought of stockpiling food and supplies. That's where the 6-can method comes in to save the day. Imagine this: you're standing in the grocery store, staring at shelves upon shelves of canned goods. Where do you even start? With the 6-can method, you've got a clear game plan. You know exactly what you're looking for. 1 can from each of your 6 categories. It's as simple as that. The beauty of this method is that it takes the guesswork out of prepping. You're not just randomly stocking up on cans of beans and hoping for the best. You're building a diverse, balanced food supply that will see you through whatever the future might throw your way. But the benefits of the 6-can method go beyond simplicity. This strategy is also incredibly affordable. We're not talking about splashing out on expensive freeze-dried meals or bulk buying grains by the sackful. We're talking about adding just 6 cans to your shopping cart each time you hit the store. It's a small investment that could make a huge difference when it really counts. This method also encourages you to think about nutrition. Too often, prepping can become a game of numbers. How many cans, how many pounds, how many calories? But with the 6-can method, you're thinking about balance. You're considering proteins, fruits, vegetables, grains, and even the occasional comfort food. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. So if you're a beginner prepper feeling a little lost in the wilderness, take heart. The 6-can method is your roadmap to a well-organized, sustainable food supply. It's your guide to turning the daunting task of prepping into a manageable, even enjoyable routine. Your emergency preparedness doesn't have to be overwhelming. With the 6-can method, you're not just preparing for the worst, you're preparing for the best. You're setting yourself up for a future where no matter what happens, you know you've got a plan, you've got security, you've got peace of mind. And that, my friends, is priceless. And hey, fellow preppers, with that said, thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one. We've just unraveled the power of the 6-can method, a lifeline for beginners and a game changer for seasoned preppers. It's a blueprint to a well-organized, sustainable food supply that doesn't break the bank. Remember, effective prepping is not about panic buying, it's about planning. And with the 6-can method, you're always 1 step ahead. If this video has been helpful, let's spread the knowledge. Give it a thumbs up, share it with your community, and let's make preparedness the norm, not the exception. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and join us on this journey. In a world of uncertainties, being prepared can make all the difference. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Stay prepared, stay safe.